Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be back here. I can't believe it has been so long since I've done a video or a live. If I mess up, just kind of bear with me because it's like, oh my gosh. I did my first video in a long time the other day. It was like, oh, all right, I've got to get myself up on my computer. And there I am. And I want to find myself on my iPad. Okay, I've got everything up. So, all right. I hope you guys are all doing well and that you're preparing for the holiday season. I have all my shopping done but one. I thought it was done, but I have one. I remembered the other day. It's like, oh, I got to get something. I have no clue what I'm going to get. So I have to think about it for a while and see what I can come up with. I am not going anywhere for Christmas this year. Jess and Logan are going to be spending time with his brother who's moving to South Africa. And so I'm going up for New Year's. Actually, I'm not going up till New Year's Day. Zoe has a volleyball practice tournament that weekend, so I'll get to see her play. I know I'll go back up for birthdays if they're doing anything special or any of that kind of stuff. So I just have to talk to Jess. That would be in February and March. But other than that, I don't plan on going anywhere. My girlfriend's supposed to come visit. We had said January. I need to contact her and see if we're still on for that. Now, I have to tell you, I was so excited. I thought the package I was getting was the one that I really wanted to use. It didn't come. It's coming today. I was like, darn. So I did get one package, and it wasn't one I was thinking of. So I decided to pivot, and I'm going to use that in my live today. So I will be doing a, I'm just gonna open the package up. It is a haul, and I have to tell you the story behind this. I saw this, and when I saw it, I thought of my mother. I had to order it because of it. But I was also thinking it would go with two other sets that I have. So, and then actually more, but two that were specific to the same kind of theme. So I ordered it, and I ordered the stamp set, I believe. Yeah, I think I did. If not, I'll be pulling one of the stamp sets I have to use with it. I don't remember. You know, you see these things you order, and it's like you forget about it because everything is who knows where. And I have one order. It's my subscription to Uniquely Creative. I've been watching and watching and watching. They mailed it out on December the 3rd. It didn't get on the plane from Australia till December the 11th. And it just arrived this morning in customs in California. So it's like, I won't get it till next week. So I just was like, I'm seeing so many pretty things with it. It's like, I want it. But I will just have to play with it afterwards. If it's a Christmas one, I will use the paper and things like that to make birthday cards. I won't make Christmas cards with them. I'm done with Christmas. I'm moving on. I'm looking at penguins and, hey, Barb, and polar bears. I don't have any polar bear stamps. I need to find some. I had one years ago and I sold it, and it was so cute. But I'll look for a new one. But so I'm looking for penguins and, you know, winter things. So I will be playing with those the next couple of days. This one, since I had said I was going to do a haul, and they call it a haul. I don't know why. I don't have a lot of stuff. It's just a stamp set and paper, but I don't know what else to call it. Unboxing, I guess, but it's not a box. It's an envelope. Who knows? So anyway, I will be, you know, playing with penguins and things like that. I've got to get my cards designed. I have several new announcements. One I can't do anything about today at this time. There was supposed to be an announcement made today, and it hasn't been made yet, so I can't say anything. And I have to design for my, hey Linda, I have to design for my kit for January, my online kit, and I have to design for my classes. So I'm going to be a busy girl designing. Plus I have videos to make. All right, I'm going on and on enough. I'm going to get ready and I'm going to flip this down. Now, if you get dizzy, close your eyes and I'll tell you when to open it. All right, here we go. My phone will actually yell at me because I've... All right, now. Okay, you can open them. As you can see, I have a new background. This is vinyl. I thought it might help. I was thinking I would take and just use this. So I have to play with it to see. I don't know if things will show up or not on here if I just use this. The ones I've seen I wanted were gray. I couldn't find a gray. I have this one. So I'm looking for new backgrounds and all. All right, here's my package. And it's from Unity Stamp Company. Now, I did share some Unity things that I got the other day. It was 2 stamps that I had ordered. But like I said, when I saw this, I thought of my mom, and I had to order it. So, okay, let me pull it out. They always give you a free gift. A lot of the places that you order from, you get a free gift. Hey, Carol, Merry Christmas to you too. So let's see what's in here. All right, let's see. Ooh, I think this is a rub-on. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to try this. I'll have to find out if it is. Isn't that cute? Oh, I've been wanting to do one of these for a while. I've seen them everywhere and some gorgeous ones out there. So we'll see if it is. If not, it's not a sticker because there's no taking it off. So I don't know if it is or not. I'll have to find out. All right. I don't know what this is. This was in the last one. And I'm not certain what it is. And a twist tie. If that's a bag, then it's a tiny bag. I got a tag. Oh, I got a wooden star with a, does it have a face on it or what? I don't know. I looked at it as a face, but, well, there's the top. Who knows? I'll figure out something to do with it. All right, now this is some pattern paper. Ooh. These two, I think this is the same collection. This is actually chipboard, and these two are like DSP, pattern paper. And then I have another tag. So maybe the paper goes on the tag. I don't know, but I'll be playing with it to see. All right, so I've got that. Now, I saw this, actually, I saw a card by Kristen. Let me find the card so I can see. Crystal Minkler. And I saw it and I fell in love with it. Of course, I don't know how she did the card, the image on it, but this is the stamp set. My mother collected chickens, and I have a few in my house that were hers. And so when I saw this, I had to get the stamp set. And they use red rubber, but you have to cut it apart. No, it's already done. So there's the pieces. Oh, those little chicks are all the same. So I've got that. But I thought the 2 chick stamp sets, and I still have both, were were what made me get this. But this is the paper. And when you look at it online, it's not very, I don't know. I looked at it and all I saw was this up here. I went, oh, that's not the paper. When I looked again, it is. So it's this, and it's single-sided, so you get 2 sheets of the blue. And this is heavy paper. It's not, it's almost like cardstock, but it's a lightweight cardstock. You get 2 of those. I can't figure out how she did that. There's 2 of those. That image. There's 2 of those. The card I saw used these 2 pieces, I believe. So I'm going to pull them and set them aside. All right. But then there were some others that I thought if I had time, I would do also. All right. Where's the other one? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. The other one used, I think it's this paper and this. So I'm pulling those out. All right. There's this. The card I'm doing you can do with any colors you want. So it's a mixture of chicken paper and gingham. And I love gingham. And all the different colors. Oh, I like the colors of this. Those are nice. All right. And then those. And those. So it's, let me see how many sheets you get. Oh, it doesn't say. Well, it doesn't say. Doesn't say how many sheets. But it's 2 of every sheet that's in there. So I picked that up. All right, let me put this in back away so I don't get it don't have a mess everywhere. All right, and then this comes over. This, I'm going to cut it off because I don't want it to, it's made to hang. I don't hang mine. What I did get, and my friend Vicky told me about these, and I ordered them. They're on Amazon, and it's a pocket like this. And I like it because it had the snap. This goes down in here, and then I can put the stamp set with it. Then on the front, I can mark what it is, and I have my, all the items that go with it together. I got it basically for my uniquely creative stuff. Of course, now I can't get it back in there because I don't know what I'm doing with it. There, no. Okay, come on. There it goes. Just got to push it. All right, so I've got it all contained. Oh, and I put my stamp set away. Jeez. So excited about all my new stuff. All right, let's get started with the first card that I saw, which is this one. And I'm going to use a white card base. I grabbed a bunch of card bases. Now, this one was a slimline card that she had done, and I didn't have any cut, so I want to start using some of the slimline cards every once in a while that go with the envelopes you can get at Dollar Tree. They're check envelopes. Let me see, do I have them over here in my bin? Yes. They're security envelopes, and you get 80 of them, but I pulled out the size and figured out what size card base you need to go down in there. And so I'm going to be cutting some of those layers. So I have them, and I can use those every once in a while. But I like that design. All right, now, the first thing I'm going to do is this piece goes on here. And I'm going to put a layer of black behind it. So let me pull out my black. That's a full-size card. This is the best thing that Jennifer McGuire told me about. Don't have one in here. These are all too small. Was these job tickets. And I put all my scraps down in here. And card bases, like if I score something to make a card, and I get the other one, I put it down in there, and then when I need a card base, I just go get it. All right. So let me cut this. And I'm going to cut my layer. All right, so I have my layer. All right, now this is going to go back in here, and then I have card bases and I have layers already cut to use. This piece is going to go on here. All right. And let's see, I need to cut it. That was 5 1/4. I'm gonna do 1/4 of an inch on this. Normally I try to do 3/16, but I'm gonna do this. All right, now this is kind of shiny, so it'll be interesting to see. Even the back has a slick feel to it somewhat. So I'm going to put this on here like so. All right. I'm thinking the card I saw, she used a different image. Okay. So then this goes on my card base. All right. Like so. All right, this is going to be a strip that goes across. I'm going to cut this at 2 inches because then that gives me a full 4 inches. Well, actually a little less. This one wasn't layered, and I don't think I'm going to layer it. So maybe I will do, you know, I need to have some, I need my circle, a circle punch. And I may, let's see, 2 1/4, 2 1/2. Let's see, this may be too big for these chickens. No, maybe not. Nope, it'll fit on that one. That one will fit on there. They don't put a label on the back, which is fine with me. It's just the cling, like Stampin' Up's gray, but it's like that. It just clings. So let's see, will it fit on here? Nope, I gotta have the bigger one. All right, so it just sticks, see? All right, so 2 inches, and I've got scrap paper over here, so I'm going to grab that, a piece to punch it out. Now, if I'd been thinking, I would have done, you know, a zigzag, or like, oh, which one is it? Spotlight on Nature. See, I don't know if I had that one on my shelf yet or not. No, it's in a bin around here somewhere, those dies. So I have a lot of organizing to do. So that's why I went with the punches. All right, but if you have those dies, those would be really pretty with it. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to stamp this chicken on here, and it's a silhouette. So I'm gonna try this. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I haven't stamped with this. Hold on. Let me treat it. All right. So, thanks, Carol. The paper really appealed to me too. Hey, Peggy. Good morning. All right. Let's see how this stamps. I'm not worried about whether it's straight or not because it's a circle. You can straighten it. Ooh, that's stamped really well. Surprising. Usually the first time it doesn't. So this is 2.5. So I think I'm going to make this 1 3/4. So let me cut this. Now I'm going 2 inches. When I did the 1 3/4, it looked, all right, it looked too small. And I think I'm going to cut it at 3.5. I'm looking at my picture. Oh no, let's see. I think I need it a little bit longer than 3.5. Let's do 4. All right. There we go. All right. So there's this. And this goes on like this. And I'm just going to pull it. Now I'm going to center it as best I can. All right, now this, I'm going to put it on and I'm going to try these are from scrapbook.com and they're the 1 millimeter foam adhesives, squares. So it's a little bit, not a lot. I've been watching when they have a sale. I think I'm going to order some of the 3 millimeters to see. They right now have free shipping, but you got to, I think it's scrapbook.com, but you got to spend $75. And I don't have $75 worth of stuff that I need. So, all right, so this goes on like this. And I'm going to shift it over just slightly. See, I could have cut it down because not much shows that way, but that's okay. All right, so there's that. And I need some gems. Oh, I know what. I pulled in, instead of gems, I pulled over my bin. I just got this black twine. So I could have done a line all the way across, but I didn't. Didn't plan, but that's okay. I'm going to take and I'll make a multi-loop bow. It's all twisted and tangled. I bought a bunch of these little spools, but they're too small for this, because these are 10 yards. So it really takes the big one. So I've got to go get more of them. But I'm going to use 2 fingers. Let me pull out a bunch and wrap it around once, twice. Pull in my 3rd finger once, twice. Pull in my 4th finger once, twice. And oh no, there they are. I was going to say, my ribbon scissors aren't up here. They were over on the other side. And then I'm going to pull out this. This is why you need to do a spool. I did try to put it on the small one. Oh, it didn't work at all. All right, this goes on here. And then I'm going to tie my knot. All right, and that looks pretty even, so I'm going to pull it tight and do a double knot so it doesn't come undone. All right, I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, and then I need to find my tails. There they are. And I have all my stuff. The package that's coming today has some things I ordered for organizing all my stuff and my gems and all. I'm not my gems, but my, I think I'm going to put it there because I don't want to hide my paper. Like my glue dots, my dimensionals, all over here on my scissors and everything. And I'm going to leave this kind of long, like so. And throw that away. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. Okay, that's just a thick piece. Every once in a while you get a thick one, which I don't mind because it adds interest. So I'm separating my loops. Come on, one of you go one way, one the other, like so. And I go over here and do the same thing with this. So I just take my two loops of the same size, pull one in one direction and one in the other. And when I get it, I kind of smush it together. And there's today's idea, the first one. And I really liked this paper, but I was thinking there's the Hey Chick and the Hey Chuck retired sets that I could use with this also. In fact, I think one of them has a chicken similar to this that would look nice with this. All right, so there's idea one. All right, now let's make idea two. And let me look and see. All right. That one again, I'm going to use a white piece of paper. This time, this time I'm using, where did I put my, oh, here it is. I'm going to use this piece and put it on here. And I think I'm going to mount this on, I think that background's black, so I'm going to mount it on a piece of black again. I'll go back to my paper, and I just have to cut that down to 4. All right, so that's going to go on there. Actually, you only see a little bit of this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. No, I'm going to cut this. The other one is torn. I'm going to cut this down to like a 1/2 inch each. I want to maximize the use of my stuff. All right, so see I have a 3x, if I cut this in half, I have a 3x3 square to make another card. All right, these two pieces are going to go on my card base. I cannot see, oops, I did not cut that down. Hold on, it's got to be 5 1/4. No, 5. Okay, I'm going to put this one down here. And like so. I'm adding other stuff on top, so I can't see hiding. Whoops, it's not attached. I need to attach it. All that paper behind it. So really that one 6x6 piece of paper, I'm going to get, I got 2, and I have enough to get 2 more cards out of it if I cut those squares in half, which I will. All right, so there's that. All right, now, this one I'm going to tear Oops, I'm tearing it the wrong way. Okay. So I've got to cut that off. And then I need to do the same thing here. All right. Nope. Oh, you know what? No, I can't. It's the wrong way. If I tear it this way, no. I want the white to show. That's why I'm doing it this way. Normally, it's not a problem because the paper isn't as heavy as this. All right, now let me cut both of these down, and then I can put them on. Okay, so this is going to go here, and that other piece goes up top. All right. There's that. Whoops, this is on wrong. Yeah. Hold on. Good thing I didn't press down real hard yet. Okay, this goes on this way. So we see that somebody's finished her treat. I'm going to put a little bit of tape there. There's that. And this one, it doesn't matter because, well, yes, it does. This one has to go on this way so I see the white. All right, there. And then that's a little short there, probably because of the way I cut it, although it looks crooked. Can I get it off? Nope, it's ripping the piece underneath. So I'm going to leave it. All right, now I need a piece of white. Well, that's crooked. Oh my gosh. They're both crooked. Hang on, let me fix this. All right, let's try this again. Jeez. Okay, this one goes this way. And I've got to make certain my checks are going the right way. I'm going to put a little bit more tape on the back of this, just so it'll stick. Put them in a straight line, and I can use my grid to help me. Oops, not down far enough. The black was showing. There we go. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue under there to hold that in place because it came up. At least I think I'm going to. Haven't used my glue in like a week. So there, that'll just help hold it in place. I don't know, my other one is somewhere. All right, I'm going to add my big one. I'm going to add some tape to this. And again, I'm going to use my grid. Nope, almost did it. This way. I looked at it and went, wait a minute, that's not right. I'm not seeing the white. This is when I need a magnetic mat. All right, there we go. No, it's still off. Dang it. It's still too low. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start at this side so that I make sure I get it down correct. And that is fairly close. There we go. Finally, oh my gosh. All right, now I need a piece of white, and it needs to be, let's see. I'm going to make it 3 inches by 5. And the reason I'm going to do that, do I have a piece over here I can use? Well, that was 3 inches, but I cut into it. Darn, darn, darn. Let me see. That's the thickest I have. I got a piece here. All right, let's try this. Now, I want it, nope, this way. Hopefully, don't you love it that I take these on and you go, oh, I will never make one of those. All right. Now, if I tear it this way, yeah, it gives me the, and I'm trying to use a small piece as possible because this goes down on top. This is going to go on like this. All right. Works. Okay. Now I need my chickens. All right. Let's see. I need this one and this one and this one and the baby chicks. And I'm not going to use the sentiments on here. It says you are impeccable. If you want the sentiments, you can use them. But I decided not to, because that way I can use it for whatever I want. All right, let me see. Ooh, those make it. That's the other thing I have to do. I have some blocks that I have to get straight because I've used them, and get those put away. I'm just going to use this. And then I need some little ones. One. Almost done, ladies, almost. Oh, All right, let me condition my stamps. Oh, that one didn't stick. I didn't push down on it. Here we go. All right, let me pull out my black, my Memento. I would use one of my other blacks, but I would have to heat set it. All right, so this little chicken is gonna go right here. Okay, this chicken, I am kind of twisting. That one's grabbed the ink pad as I do this, so it kind of covers it, and then I tap it to make sure that I have I don't have the swirls. Okay, this little guy's gonna go here. This little guy's gonna go over here. And this little guy is gonna go here. And he's gonna be hard. Oh, I got him. I didn't know if I was gonna get him on there crooked or not. All right, so then this goes on like so. And there's a lot going on this, so I'm not gonna put a ribbon on here. Some gems would be good. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I'm thinking gold. Let me see if I have any gold. I've got a few left of these festive pearls. All right, here's my take your pick tool. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't be using this many. I am down to hardly any gold and silver left. Some red, lots of the green. Ooh, I might be able to use that with some of the colors in this. Get rid of some of those. I think it was soft succulent. All right, ladies, there are the 2 cards for today. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Thanks, Barb. I just think it would be so cute with the Hey Chuck and the Hey Chick. Here's the Hey Chuck. I don't know where my Hey Chick is. I know I have it because I didn't get rid of it. So it's on my shelf somewhere. The other thing that I thought of, and I thought I kept it also, was the background, the chicken wire background. But I may not have kept that one. But there's the Hey Chuck. And the Hey Chick doesn't have as many crazy ones in there. But I think, this is a great set. And I loved the paper. So that's the reason why I did it. I ordered it. And those are from my mom. If she was here, I would be sending them to her. She would love them. All right, I'm going to get ready and flip this up. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes. Okay. Yeah, it's screaming at me now. Okay, there we go. I'm all straight, so you can open your eyes now. Usually what happens is my feed on my laptop goes away. It just kind of says the live has ended, even though it hasn't. Well, being out of practice, I don't think I did too bad. And I really love this paper. And these chicks are great as silhouettes. But like I said, I'm going to be using this one and the other one. I'm going to pull them and put them all together. Oh, why is my... Oh, there. I guess I didn't tighten it enough. It kept sliding down. I just think that it would be so cute to do some of these up in these colors and have them. All right, ladies, I have got to take Ezzy for her walk. She's been a very patient girl over there. I gave her her frozen Kong, and then I filled one of her Kongs with treats and put peanut butter to keep her busy for a while. It worked for about 20 minutes. But it's time for me to take her for her walk, so I'm going to bundle up and do that. And then I've got to do some cleaning and organizing and making some videos. I got a lot to do today. So I hope you have a great weekend. I will be, as it stands now, wait a minute. No, I won't be on YouTube. I might be on YouTube Wednesday. I don't know. Ezzy has a grooming appointment at noon. But I don't usually, look, I'm getting thumbs up, thumbs down in my stuff. I don't know if it's showing up on yours. I don't know. I don't think she'll be done by 2 that I could get my live in. So I'm going to cross my fingers. And in that one, I will do oh yeah, it showed up. I'm sorry. I have all of these stupid emojis. You know, if I do something, like if I do a peace sign, then I get balloons or whatever. So it's all kinds of crazy stuff that comes up with your computer, with your phone automatically. I will try on that Wednesday live on YouTube. I will do the other unboxing and do the idea I was going to do today there. So if you're not doing anything Wednesday at 2, join me on YouTube for a live over there and see another one. And that one will be winter. I've got a couple of new penguin sets and snowman sets that I want to use. So I'm going to play with those. You guys have a fabulous weekend. And if I don't see you next Wednesday, I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.